Striking Scorpion 82 is sponsored by three great games: Warhammer Combat Cards, a card game featuring your favourite miniatures from the 40k universe; Knighthood, a role-playing turn-based game where players control a warrior, fight through levels to gain armour, weapons and loot; and finally HONKAI Star Rail version 1.2, a space fantasy RPG where players experience the galaxy's infinite wonders, filled with adventure and discovery. All three games are free to download and play, with links in the video description below. Begin your adventure now and enjoy the games. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points. Eldar versus Space Marines here. And James is back on the channel. He's only too happy to run the Space Marines in this game.
Hoorah!
So, Eldar, they're the top faction at the moment and doing particularly well. We just play for fun, don't we, James?
I play for seriousness and glory.
And glory, okay. So, James, that's what James will hunt here in this battle. So, we'll see how the Space Marines get on. Space Marines are tough enough. They've done very well on the channel so far. You have to respect them. Some strong rules, strong units with them. So, hoping for a good, tough clash here between these two forces, but certainly two different styles at play in this battle. So before I run through the list here for the Eldar, gold level Patreons, they get name shouted out at some point during the game, and also a Patronic dice to use for some critical point during the battle. Just to clarify, they're not weighted dice, so they're just dice where people can put their name to them, and then we use them at particular points during the game. Patreon is set up to help support us here on the channel, also SSWG War Games Club, and the formation of the Astra Militarum army as well. So link for Patreon in the video description below. Silver level Patreons, they get a name shout out at the end of all of our battle reports, and then there's bronze level. They are in the end credits of the video along with the silver and gold Patreons. So for the Eldar, bringing units out. There's a lot of experimenting with the Eldar at the moment as I'm thinking about what direction to go with them. So you're going to see some debut units here being used. Well, not debut, units that have been brought out of storage that I haven't used for a long time. So a chance to use them here in 10th edition. So we've got an Autarch Wayleaper across here. So he can operate by himself, giving him the Phoenix Gem so he can resurrect if he's slain during the game. I have the Avatar of Kane. This model's been pro-painted by Siege Studios, so brilliant, absolutely brilliant job that they've done. In fact, I'll pick the model up to show you. So I've done the basing myself just to match him with the current scheme, but they painted him up for me, like so. So there he is. You can get in touch with them for your own painting commission work. Siege also painted the Shining Spears across here. 6 of those. They are expensive in points. All taking the Laser Lances and Star Lance being taken for the Exarch. Also running Jane's Art with 5 Banshees. Mirror Swords as modelled on the Exarch just here for that squad. I've dropped the Dire Avengers. I'm going to give them a rest. I usually always run them, so I'm going to drop those and free up some points for some other things. There's no particular order here. I've got a Shroud Runners squad of 3 of those. There's 2 Wraith Lords at the back, double Bright Lance and the Blades for them, and Shuriken Catapults being taken as well. Running a Falcon, big fan of this model and the rules for it at the moment. So Pulse Laser and then a Bright Lance being taken that, and then Shuriken Cannon underneath the hull as well. Then Wind Riders squad of 3, squad of 6, all equipped with Shuriken Cannons. And then we're on the Wraith Constructs here. These units are back. Haven't been seen on the channel for a long time. So Wraith Guard with their Wraith Cannons. And then Wraith Blades. And I've gone for the swords. It's not the usual loadout that people take, but I'm going to run something different, give these a chance. Just get extra attacks. But there's no invuln saves on this squad. But taking a squad of 5 of those. Then I've got the Eldar model here. He's going to stand in. I'm not going to run him as Eldar. I'm going to stand him in as Spirits here, just to experiment with the rules for that as I paint more models up for this Eldar collection. So that's the list here for the Eldar. Still my favourite faction. After all these years, I love them forever. And James is the same.
Whatever my brother loves, I
hate.
I hate. I hate the Xenos Aeldari scum.
Is there any chance you change your mind?
No.
No. Right. Okay. That's the Eldar list complete. All right. So we've already played another game. It's Space Marines versus Harlequins. It's over on YouTube channel membership. So it was a good game, wasn't it, James? It was.
Oh, most magnificent.
It was enlightening for sure. So full on 1,500 point game. Harlequins don't have enough models, I don't think, to get to 2,000 points. The way it's all been restructured for 10th edition. So we went for 1,500 points. But you can check that out. It's over on YouTube channel membership. Link for that in the video description below. You can go to channel homepage, hit join. It's Aspect Warrior level or above. That'll give you access to all the bonus content that we produce. It really does help support the channel, and it's because of channel membership that they're able to keep the content coming. But it was a good game, and great to see the Harlequins back on the board, taking on the Space Marines. James, you haven't played Harlequins for years. Years, yeah.
The last time I did play them, they were a tiny little combat patrol force.
Was it a small force? Yeah, it's just starting to work on them.
Yeah. Good army.
So that battle is available on membership. So Phoenix Lords and Autarchs have been allocated. That's the top 2 levels of support and channel membership. They get names allocated to units and models. So just the one Autarch being taken here on my side. It's Itai Miara. He's an Eldar player, so I put him onto the Exarch for the Shining Spears for this game. The whole squad's Ben Shaw in command of that one. JP onto the Sniper Bikes. 2 Wraith Lords at the back, Gutbeat and Vagabond for this battle. Chris Comiskey onto the Avatar of Cain. Amy Almo onto Jane Czar and the Banshees. Nate Miller onto Bright Star. And then Ray Cross onto the Wraith Blades. I thought maybe the Cross Blades, we could call them, here for this battle. That's Phoenix Lords and Autarchs allocated. We'll take a look now and see what the Space Marines have in their list. So, 2,000 points for Space Marines, a slightly larger contingent of Red Scorpions. That's the primary force here, and then in amongst their ranks will be Imperial Fist, just to bring the numbers up to 2,000 points. Just to give you an update on both of these armies. So you can see a debut unit here. We've played one game of these actually. So a unit of Eradicators being taken. Plan to bring those into the final list for 2,000 points. There's other units in the box, and then C Studios are painting up the last of the models for 2,000 points of Primaris Imperial Fists. So they're currently working on them at the moment. So looking forward to getting those up to 2k. The plan is to take the Red Scorpions up to 2k. So I've got a list in my head for these. Plan to do an army development video to put that out on YouTube channel membership for folks to see and comment on. Exciting list for these. 2 different styles, but the idea is to there'll become a point we don't have to combine arms anymore, but 2 standalone 2,000 points armies, both of Red Scorpions and for Imperial Fists as well. So exciting times as we see the units coming through the pipeline. But just like the Eldar, a chance to experiment with units here, seeing the final list for the Fists and then for the Red Scorpions as well. So for the Space Marines, Captain in Gravis armour, Captain Diotrephes, Honour Vehement enhancement being granted to him. Full squad of 10 intercessors, then taking a lieutenant, a regular apothecary, 5 hellblasters, 6 aggressors, big fan of that unit, 2 squads of inceptors, squads of 3, a Redemptor Dreadnought with a Macroplasma Incinerator, so that makes up that block there, and then some support from the Imperial Fist, a second Redemptor Dreadnought taking the Macroplasma Incinerator, 6 Eradicators all taking Melter Rifles, 2 squads of 5 intercessors, and then there's enough points to add in some Outriders as well. So that brings the total to 2,000 points. Bolted Discipline has been given to the Apothecary just here. So Phoenix Swords and Autarchs have been allocated. So we've got Sergeant Hermes, Sam Hermes here on the Aggressors, Dylan Moore, Sergeant Moore onto the Eradicator squad, and then Sergeant Midnight here for the Outriders. Phoenix Swords, they're in charge of complete units. The idea is you can follow a unit around in each of the games, see how they get on. The place where heroes are made and destroyed. So PPP Wargaming on this squad here. Michael Fryer, diehard Space Marine player, put him onto the Eradicators for this battle. 2 Dreadnoughts, Lucas Brown onto this one, Longbow BB onto the other. Paint Lickers Paint Pot onto the Hellblasters. I do plan to take those to unit of 10 for the final list for the Red Scorpions. And then Mephisto will go onto the Gravis Captain. Should be a safe enough place when we bury him inside one of the units here. So that's the list for the Primaris Space Marines. They are tough. They can kick out damage. They're decent enough in close combat, but they're up against the top faction in 40k at the moment, which is the Eldar. So it'll be a tough enough game for them. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next. Right, so we've got a mission here, randomly determined. So we've got Sites of Power as the primary mission. Hammer and Anvil for deployments. We'll be fighting from end to end in this game. And the mission are always minefields. So when you roll 6 to advance, the unit takes a mortal wound. So be careful, James. There's mines on the battlefield. Deployment zones, Eldar are going here. Their deployment zone marked by the orange dice. 24 inches between the armies. The Red Scorpions, Imperial Fists at this end of the board. There's 5 objectives on the table, 1 dead centre, just there. There's 2 others in no man's land, 1 across here on this flank, and then across the other side. James will point to it for us. The other objective is just in there, just tucked to the corner of that building. And then there's 2 home objectives, or a home objective each. This one here for the Space Marines, next to the corner of the building. And then the other side of the containers just over here for the Eldar. So 5 objectives in total on the board. So the rules for Sites of Power, it's a fight for the central objectives. They're quite key. So 1, 2 and 3 across there. So first up, it's 3 victory points per objective. This is turn 2 onwards at the start of your command phase. So each objective that you control is worth 3 victory points. Maximum 15 points per turn. The objectives in the middle, the ones in no man's land, if you can get characters onto those and can control them, they're worth an extra 3 victory points each. So potentially 6 points at a time for objectives in the middle. That means it should be quite a tussle for the central ground here. So this line running across here will be key in this battle. I'll just mention terrain at this point so you get an idea of what's going on. So we're going to play all of these as ruins, even the smaller ones. They're going to be obscuring. This one across here, it'll be connected, and then just play the hard edge from one corner to the next. Ruin, ruin, ruin. There's a ruin across the other side. So bear that in mind for obscuring terrain. These will play as sealed buildings. It's going to be true line of sight on those. For that building across there. There's some walkways, there's some pipes, usual rules, tank traps, and so on. So that's the terrain covered. So for this mission, for secondaries, both of us gearing up for the theme running in this game. We've both gone for assassination, fixed objectives. So we're going to put a price on the head of these characters. They're going to play a crucial part in this game. So there's a bounty on their heads. James has got 1, 2, 3 characters. I have 4. So it's a tasty amount of points available for both sides. And then we've both gone for Storm, Hostile, Objective. So there's the 3 across here going to be crucial. They may change hands multiple times in the game. So both of us are going to try and pick up points for that secondary as well. That secondary is chosen, the mission's ready, the army's ready to go. We'll start alternating placing units on the board next. I just mentioned the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So battle mats from GameMat.eu. 60 inches across by 44, so perfect for games of 10th edition 40k. It's called Swamp, so it gives you this kind of mottled, kind of green kind of finish across here with the black of sort of dead foliage and material, and then browny kind of colours running through it. So that's the foundation for this board, and then running Fallout Zone terrain. It's 2 sets combined, and that fills up the table nicely for this battle. You can check out GameMat.eu for your supplies of battle mats and pre-painted terrain sets in all shapes and sizes. There's a link for them in the video description below. Also a discount code that you can use with them as well. Alright, deployment's done for both sides. Both armies gearing up for a grisly fight for the centre of the board. So we'll go to the Eldar first of all. Their glimmering armour crying out to us here at this end of the board. So Shining Spears are kept at the back. Remember, we're playing these as obscuring runes. Shroud Runners nestled nicely here next to the Munitorum armoured containers. There's a Wraith Lord on each flank, one here. This is the Vagabond Wraith Lord, and in the Gut Bee, one across the other side. Sheltering in amongst the ruins here is the Falcon. Banshees and Janezar have gone inside. Squad of 3, squad of 6 of the Bikers. Avatar and Bright Star next to each other, talking tactics, no doubt. And then the Wraith units. Wraith Guard, Wraith Blade, or the Cross Blades, with the Spirit Seer has gone with that unit. Very, very useful to have. I've got some models on the painting desk, but they're not available yet. So.
Everything's on the painting desk. We love it. More projects, more glory.
So they're there, ready to move out, and no reserves at all for the Eldar. Then for the Space Marines, James has put the 2 Inceptor squads into reserve to deep strike in. Squad of Intercessors here, getting ready to move around onto the home objective. Regular Intercessor squad of 10 Lieutenants joined them. Eradicators just behind. Redemptor Dreadnought to their left. As Outriders parked up here. Aggressors in the ruin. They've been joined by Captain Diotrephes. There's another squad of Intercessors on the left-hand side, the squad of 5. And then the Redemptor Dreadnought, you can see it on the extreme left. I'm missing a unit. You're missing a unit. Oh, I think they're in there, aren't they? I can't see them.
The Hellblasters.
The Hellblasters. They've been joined by the Apothecary, and they're inside, sheltered nicely in that building. So Space Marines amassing here in the centre. Eldar pretty much doing the same. A lot of their stuff's in the middle. So I think this point of the battlefield is where it's going to be at. Do you want to go first or second, James?
Ideally, I'd like to go first.
First? I suppose so, yeah. You could get an early volley off. Okay.
Hit them hard.
With volume.
Yeah.
All right, then. I'm an Eldar scum. 3. It's very beatable. If James rolls a 5.
5.
He's
It's the guts. Yeah. Plunge.
all right. I think that indicates a happy.
Attack.
That indicates a happy Space Marine player. We'll go on to turn 1 here. Space Marines, as usual, with James, full of optimism, buoyancy, and happiness for the battle ahead. But Eldar could easily change
Sting in
that.
the tail for the Scorpions. Ha! Yeah.
Yes, James, you've got 2 Space Marine chapters. Red Scorpions, who are absolute loyalist, diehard, strength in unity.
Distrust
of
to the Astra Militarum.
Oh, James not keen on that.
Slight distrust. They can get on with them. Detest Xenos.
Right.
And they don't like abhumans.
Right, so real purist Space Marine
They're
chapter.
one of the purest of the pure.
So you're happy to keep company with such men?
Of course.
And what about the Imperial Fists?
They are the sons of dawn.
Yes, of course.
The defenders of terror all those years ago at 10,000 years before in the 30k millennium.
Right. So this is good company for you as an Ultramarines player.
Yeah.
Ultramarines, Red Scorpions, and Imperial Fists. James rubs his hands with glee here, eager to teach the Xenos scum a lesson. But James, be careful, for it is Eldar that you fight. Turn 1 to the Space
I'll
Marines.
clip off those ears with my pointy fist.
Alright, so turn 1 here for the Space Marines. Not all units are going to push out here. James is going to try and play tactically to preserve strength and numbers. So you'll see some units are going to not expose themselves to firepower here. So a few things to point out. CP for each of us. I get an extra one because of Bright Star on the table. He just dishes them out for free. Just for being here, he gives away CP.
What about Girly Man?
Gilliman's nowhere to be seen.
I get.
Strands of Fate. The first roll was terrible, so dumped it. Second roll was terrible, so dumped it. And then the third roll, so I've lost 2 dice, I've got 10, but I've got 2 6s, 2 5s, 2 4s, a 3, 2, and double 1 available. Then, so we'll go on to movement here for James. So, Eradicators, James doesn't want to expose them to early firepower. Rolled poorly for their advance. Didn't want to command reroll it. So he's tucked them in here behind the obscuring terrain, anticipating the Eldar pushing forwards. Rolled an 11 here. James has gone into Devastated Doctrine. Shifted across with these. Rolled 5 for advance, 11 inches, shifting right across, manning the barricades. These are equipped with lethal hits thanks to the lieutenants. They will be more effective against tougher targets. They're going to be supported by this Redemptor Dreadnought, which has shifted out boldly to lend some firepower support in this direction. And this is where it could get nasty for this Wraith Lord. It's been picked on here with Oath of Moment. Dreadnoughts moved around the corner. Intercessors pushing forwards. Aggressors reaching the pipes with their captain. James sheltering the bikes and sheltering the Hellblasters for now. Doesn't want to expose his full army at this stage. And Intercessors have moved out to control the home objective. That's movement done. There will now be some firepower from the Space Marines next. So James is going to kick off with the Dreadnought. Everything it has is going to go into the Wraith Lord. Trouble here for this thing.
So this is dedicated to Andrew Swan.
Andrew Swan, Ultramarines player.
Ultramarines player.
Thank you, comrade, for being a member of that chapter.
D6 plus 1 shots with the macro.
I'm doing the smaller weapons first, just to chip off some wounds. I may tempt you to spend some stratagems. So it's just done a regular move.
There's not much I can do to help this poor thing.
So it's done a regular move.
No, excluding Wraith constructs, I can't use lightning fast reactions. Ah, boy, sad. There is the Phantasm stratagem. I think I can use it. It's too late now. Plus, I don't think it would have helped me enough that James can still see me. But it's crazy. It's the end of your opponent's movement phase, right? So when you finish doing your movement, James, I can take an Eldari unit from my army. I can make a normal move up to 7 inches. I can't get inside a transport vehicle. Can't get within engagement range. Okay, and you can't use the direct intervention, but I can use it on any unit. So I could literally shift it, moves him somewhere to get out of trouble. But there's nowhere really. There's nowhere for me to go really. So shame that one. Rafe construct is in trouble. Go ahead.
So onslaught Gatling cannon first.
3s. I think James is going to bring this one down. Oh, they've all hit. Right, so you're looking for 6s, I would say. So we are toughness 11, strength 5, 6s to wound, rerollable. Looking for that precious devastating wounds. There's one. And there's 2 more. Ouch.
These are AP -1.
Nothing, James, they're devastating wounds, so they're going to go straight through. I drop down to 7 wounds immediately.
That's powerful.
James will speed the process up here. D6 shots. Andrew's 1. No pressure. 5 + 1. 6 shots. 3s. Look at this efficiency.
Rerollable. Because of Oath of the Moment, will hit.
So James has done 5 hits. Needs to roll an extra dice here. Because it's D6 + 1 shots. Missed and rerollable to make it 6. No, right. So 5 hits come through. 5s to wound at strength 9, toughness 11. None. Rerollable. This is quite an important one. This is very important. 2 come through.
2 come through. AP -4.
-4. Start on a 2+. Strands of Fate. Block 1. And then try and block the other. Now this would be the cheekiest roll ever. No.
3 damage.
3 damage. Yeah, I got plenty of command points. Oh no!
You got 3 up armor.
2 up. Just gives us that chance of getting a 6 when an AP -4 comes in. Okay, so
3 damage.
another 3. Okay, dropping down to 4 left. James roll hazardous.
1.
Oh, 3 mortal wounds taken. Okay, dropping down to 9. Ouch. D6 shots now with the fractal.
1.
Stop.
3s. 5s a hit. 6s. Rerollable because of Oath of the Moment.
Yeah, it's twin linked anyway. Okay. And then the Icarus, yeah, D3. 2 shots. Neem 3s. Neem 5s. Rerollable. Struggling. 5 power done. I believe it, the Wraith Lord survives. Got 4 wounds left. Okay, so it's not over yet. This Dreadnought here can see the Wraith Lord. Remember, we're not playing this as obscuring here, so you can see. Going to supercharge, of course. Icarus rocket pod's going to go into the blades across here. So commit this to a friend.
Yep.
He's got plenty. Good old buddy Maxfield Knuckles.
Yay.
Go ahead.
Fellow Patreon on my channel as well.
D6 +1. This should get the Wraith Lord now.
4.
3 + 1, 4. Needing 3s. Rerollable.
Rerollable because of Oath of the Moment.
Oh, he's missed it both. Just 2. 5s to wound.
Yes, got 1.
Rerollable. This is an important roll.
No,
I will survive. And he's a 6 to block. No, 3 more wounds. Dropping down to 1 wound left on the Wraith Lord. Oh, he clings on.
Regain runes, do you?
No, we don't know.
Oh. Not Necrons.
I was checking the rules, but we don't get nothing. We don't get any kind of regen. We don't get -1 damage, which is a terrible shame. D3 attacks next against my Wraith blades, cross blades.
That's a 3.
Hold facing, fine, yep. 3s. Not rerollable. And not a wound on a 2. And that's it. 5 power from the second Dreadnought complete. 6 attacks, these not all of them can see past the obscuring onto the Wraith Lord.
That's a lethal hit.
Yep. And 3s. And 6s.
1. So
2 come through, -1. 2 saves of 3+. Double 6. Whoa. Okay. Okay, and that marks the end of the shooting phase here for the Space Marines. Obviously no charges here. So pushing forward, but tactically, cautiously, the Space Marines it's pushing forwards in multiple directions. James wanted to bring that Wraith Lord down, but failed. We'll hand over to the Eldar next. James has kept some units protected as much as possible, anticipating a rapid response here from the Eldar. Not all of our units are fast. Some are on foot, but we can respond quick enough for sure. So both armies stacking up units in depth. Eldar have done the same. James doing the same here for the Space Marines, getting ready for the long war here. We'll go on to turn 1 for the Eldar next. Alright, so on turn 1 here for the Eldar, just a small correction. We've just corrected it here, the Wayleaper. You just get the extra CP at the start of your command phase, not every command phase. So we've got it this turn, but shouldn't have got it last turn, but that's corrected here. James on
2.
You're on 2 CP?
Yeah, I didn't spend any.
Okay, us 2.
I was tempted to, but I decided I need to save them up for later.
Yes, for later. All right, we'll go on to movement here for the Eldar. All right, so movement for the Eldar complete. They too have gone for a multi-layered attack here. So Wraith Lord pushing forwards 8 inches. There is a possibility of a charge. It's 12 inches, so it's a be a desperate one here, but I've gone for just the regular move just to create some opportunities for firepower. Moving up here, the Shining Spears, not full committal from them, just shifting across to here. The Wraith units, they're nice and tough. They're good for pushing through the centre of the board, so they've pushed forwards. Then they have been joined in amongst them, just tucking in here, Lone Operative with Bright Star, bit of firepower support available with the Falcon, but not pushing too far forwards. The Avatar rolled a 6 for his advance, so we've just slung him right forwards here, the ultimate bullet magnet. There he goes. See how James deals with him. Shroud Runners, they're in range of the objective across here, so kept them where they are. Then gone aggressive with the Wind Riders, so level 1, level 2 with these, getting ready to do some plunging fire down on the Space Marine positions. And then on the extreme right hand side, moving out on the right hand flank with the Wraith Lord. It's got 1 wound left. See what it can do over on that side of the board. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. Alright, so James wanted to overwatch across here, so we're going to let him do it. It's not a problem. Dreadnought's going to overwatch against the Wraith Lord.
Down to 1 CP.
Yeah, 1 CP.
The reason being is because the Oath of Moment is still triggered.
Correct.
So I'm going to fire everything into it.
Technically, like if you're in a tournament or something, it'd be whether James could do it or not, because you're meant to, like, that's something to bear in mind when you're playing competitively or in a game, a bit more of a serious game.
Yeah.
You've got to be on the ball, make sure you get stuff done straight away. But it doesn't matter. For this game...
I'm learning the rules. So
for this game, we just play for fellowship and fun and friendship, fraternity and freedom. Go. D6 plus 1 shots.
D6 plus 1 shots.
Commit this to a friend.
Yes.
I know all you good friends, James. Nicholas Lucas.
Yes.
Imperial player, Grey Knights, Knights, Admech, not Custodes. D6 plus 1 shots.
Supercharging.
What are you going to do? You could, come on, reroll it. You're going to get 2 shots out of that. Oh, James.
I'll spend it.
He's going to command reroll the number of shots.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do it.
That's his interrupt play gone. D6.
Well, it's already interrupted.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They're gone anyway. Yeah,
they're gone anyway. Come on. Nicholas Lucas, a faithful supporter on your channel.
That's
so
nice.
I will honour him with this reroll.
With the reroll.
Not over.
2 shots, leading 6s. Oh boy, spare a fault for James. Miss. Oh, James, no. Oh, I thought he was going to get it. Oh, D3 shots with the launcher.
Yeah.
Icarus pod. Just the 1 shot. Oh, the agony. No. Rerollable.
No.
Oh, so close. 2 5s. And now down to daiquiri bits and pieces. D6 shots with the Frag Storm.
Yeah, I'm just going to put them dice to the side of the Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Oh, Onslaught, yes.
So Yeah, D6 shots with the Frag Storm grenade launcher. 2 shots. Hitting on 6s. Re-rolling because of Oath of Moments.
Come on, James. There's people chanting for you. Oh, last chance, James. 1-6.
1-6.
Come on, James. Yes. 2 more 6s.
I need a single 6 to kill you.
Oh, because you're trying to get devastating
wounds.
Oh, no.
Re-rollable.
No.
I just need that 6.
There's nothing I can do about this.
Yes! I got it!
Got him a Gatling.
Got him by 1 dice. Deadly Demise.
No. Oh, no. Take him off. Who was that? Gut B, I think.
Gut B.
Removed from play.
Oath of Moments gone. Wounds gone.
That's my charge. Wouldn't have gone in. The charge would not have gone in. If I'd have come on rerolled it. I don't know if that was close enough. The Dreadnought may well have escaped. That flank's open now. That is a loss for the Eldar. I don't mind that it was a little bit out of sync, but it's not a problem. It's totally fine. Okay, so we'll go on to our shooting phase here. That's a blow here for the Eldar. Good work there. Bit of Overwatch just in the nick of time from James. Right, I'm going to bright lance across here. I can see these.
Cover.
If they get cover, no worries, but I can see them. Just past the obscuring, I can catch these bases across here with him. So we'll commit this to an Eldar friend, and I know where he is.
Friend.
Jordan Russell, who is an Eldar player. You're most welcome. So 3s. 2 hits. Nice. 3s to wound. Oh, we roll a single wound roll because of Eldar. Yep, 2 wounds to go through. AP minus... It is -3. It used to be -4. So 6 up save and then cover a 5 up save. 2 5 up saves. Each one's an instant kill if they're fouled.
It's 3 damage time.
D6 plus 2.
Or D6 plus 2.
Yes, ouch. No, 2 4s. 2 Eradicators picked off here. The Wraith Lord managed to get the angle to them, so 2 of them slain. Bit of sweet revenge there from the Eldar. But starting to notice the games that we've been playing, these are a target, so it's worth trying to hide them. I've just about managed to catch them. I've got nothing else that can see them, but 2 of them have been picked off. Next is the Falcon. Bit of firepower support from this thing. It's going to go into the Dreadnought. We'll go after him. So we'll commit this to a fellow Xenosy friend. Darren Garden is Death Guard, but also Beast Snagger, so we'll go for him. So Bright Lance shot and a Pulse Laser shot coming from the Falcon. We'll not bring... we'll not bring the Dreadnought down, but we might be able to cause some kind of damage. So here's the Falcon. So, do Bright Lance first of all, I think. We'll use our reroll. Yes.
Toughness 10.
Yeah. We'll try and wound here on a 3. We do. It's AP -3. So a 5+ save. Taking all things into account, I say James does have cover. It's not much, but it's enough for him to qualify.
4 up saves. I've got 2 or
4+, yeah.
50-50. Can I steal one of your Patreons, please?
No, they're not stealing. It's sharing and caring.
It is stealing. You don't deserve the glory. I do.
It's sharing.
Me. It's all about me.
Sharing and caring, James. We'll go for... I can pick out this Michael Fry here, diehard Space Marine friend.
Die Hard. I like the sound of that.
Space Marines player.
Who is this chap?
Michael Fry. He's been on the channel, Challenger Scorpion.
Oh, yes. Michael Fryer. 4+. Give it to me. 1.
Right. And for your cheek and insolence, I shall turn to... No, I need that 6. I'll roll. I'll do the damage as 5. +2 is 7.
-1.
-1. 6. Oh, that's half destroyed that thing. Oh, that was a hit. That was a plum hit. You know, James hates the Eldar. 2 pulse laser shots here. 3s. What is this? It's pretty good. Oh, they changed it. Oh, D6. Right, okay, cool. We'll go for strength 9. Top of 10.
Yeah.
5 to win. Blast. Yes. All right, Dreadnought's going to escape, I think, because I don't have much firepower available. It's going to sit there and rather not have this thing available. There's not much I can do about it. All right, we'll go for the Wind Riders on top. They'll put all their shots into the aggressors. We can see them. They'll get cover. So AP -1. So James will stick to the 3 up save. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. I was tempted to do Blaze Storm, but I'll save the CP. So looking for 3s. Reroll single hit roll. Doesn't help. There's a couple of 6s. Pops extra hits. 3s to wound. Strength. Oh no. I think they're toughness 6. 4s to wound. Or reroll single failure. Blaze Storm would have helped a little bit. Okay, so looking at something like that. 6 saves of 3+.
Yep.
On the aggressors. So, 3s.
Oh, I lost one.
Ooh. Nice, damage 2. So you've lost 1 and then taken 2 wounds on another. Yes, a rule that we forget most of the time. Plunging fire when you're up above, firing down. But James, there's no freeze in there, so the result's the same.
On the higher ground. So.
Going to fire these. So they'll get plunging fire as well. Same target. Interesting. So we'll go for just the 6 shots with those. So looking for 3s, re-rolling a hit roll. Nice. 4s to end. 1, re-roll one of those. Nope. 2. -1 in total, so 2 saves of 4+.
Yes.
Double 6 or Defiance rolled right next to the statue as well. Okay, so that is firepower complete here for the Eldar. It's been okay, but Space Marines are tough and resilient for sure. Eldar have exposed themselves here. They're out in the open in the middle of the board. Avatar boldly pushing forward, so you might regret that. But other units that can be seen as well. So Space Marines have much of their force intact. James has kept particular units hidden away, and he's got reserves available here. We could see the might of the Space Marines deliver a death blow to the Eldar on the Space Marine turn 2. We'll see. We'll give you a recap on the score. All right, so 0-0, no points picked up by either side. Neither of us fulfilling any secondaries, which is assassination and storm hostile objective. This will soon change up on turn 2. Nothing for primaries yet, obviously. So we'll go on to turn 2 now for the Space Marines. Optimistic enough at this stage, James? We've got the Eldar in an open position here. You really could go for it. If you don't, then there could be trouble. So, yeah, there could be trouble if James won't hold back here. He'll have to go after the Eldar. If he can make a good enough impact, he could try and edge himself ahead in this battle. We're going to turn 2 for the Space Marines next. Right, just on command phase here at the start of James's turn. If you enjoy our games, then do check out channel membership. It does help support the channel, helps us keep the content coming, and then as a reward, you get access to bonus content with our army development video series, our exclusive battle reports that we have on channel membership as well. There's other videos available exclusively to channel membership. So it's Aspect Warrior level is the tier that you can select upwards. That'll give you access to all the bonus content that we produce. Link for that in the video description below. Or you can go to the channel homepage, just hit join and follow us on there. But really, the amount of content that we produce is because of the channel members. So massive thank you to all those that support us. And you really can help us out with channel membership. So link for that in the video description below. The latest video is Space Marines against the Harlequins. The clowns come out to play. That game's just been filmed recently and should be live at the moment. So join us today and you can access that video and all the other content. And that's James playing in that one, making his comeback here against the clowns. And now he takes on the pointy-eared princelings.
They're all pointy-eared princelings.
Right, we'll let James make his moves here. He's going to think carefully about this one. He's got the Eldar in a position where he could go after them, but he's got to do so tactfully and carefully. For the Eldar are a tricky foe, for sure. All right, so I think it's only fair. We're going to go for Overwatch across here. So Dreadnought moving in towards the Avatar of Cain. Getting ready to lock horns, but Avatar says no. So we've saved that 6. We'll use it. So we'll also hit with the Wailing Doom. We'll cover the rest of them in just a moment. But also hitting with Wailing Doom, James isn't going to like this here because it's sustained hits of D3. So I've scored myself a hit. but then I get D3 extra hits on top of that. And I'm going to commit this to the most Eldari of friends there are. Chris Comiskey.
Is that the end of the move phase?
I'm interrupting you. No, as soon as you make that move, then I'm gonna do it. So I've hit you once. I've hit you twice. Oh please, I've got to get these wounds.
Is it normal ballistic skill to shoot?
No, I use Strands of Fate, you see, to get that 6.
What's the AP minus?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Is it -4?
Yes. You could Armour of Contempt
I
it.
was going to do Armour of Contempt.
Play it, it's fine, go ahead. Armour of Contempt coming in.
Or is it going to die?
Well, I don't know, you could block them. I've got to try and wound you first.
No, I'm going to save my CP. It's going to die.
Oh, he's lost faith. Sorry, brother.
Sorry, Lucas Brown.
Oh no, it's a Phoenix Sword as well. I'm trying to wound on 3s. Ah! I get to reroll a single wound roll. The Comiskey dice, they're crazy dice. Strength 16.
That was 10.
Never use that.
You gloat! I underestimated the dice.
How is that possible? Oh.
It's made me happy because you used your pesky trollish.
Oh, come on. Oh, can't believe it.
Look how good my weapon is. Strength 16. Gets toughness 10.
You moved. D6 plus 2 damage that would have been. What would the damage have been? We still wouldn't have killed him. I thought I had him. D6. No. 1 hit plus D3. I thought I had him. Wound rolls, I thought I had him. Oh man, the Comiskey dice, they're extreme. Handle with care on those dice. We've failed. The Avatar has missed.
Yeah!
Through the smoke and the lava. The Dreadnought lumbers towards his target. The agony and the ecstasy. Pain, and tears and sorrow. Okay, so James has pressed on with the rest of his movement. So Intercessors pushing forwards, bold from them, Lieutenants with them. Eradicators pushing through the ruin, firepower available from them. Intercessors happy enough on the home objective across here. Dreadnought we've seen close in. He's not on his own, he's being supported. Hellblasters have emerged from behind cover, so too have the aggressors. Captain with them. James is not committing his reserves at this stage. The bikers have moved up here. Intercessors Intercessors onto this objective. Dreadnought here. Not going to push through. He's going to lay down some supporting fire across here as well. So Space Marines again not fully committing to the fight, but mostly pushing forwards. Reserves still being held off the board at this stage.
Secured the objective.
You had it at the start of the turn, yeah.
And secured.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Good. Points coming through. Which will give you at the end of the turn, but it looks like 2 primaries secured at this stage. And one other thing, open moment. Yes, it's gone on to the good old Avatar himself. That's it, we're going to shooting phase next. Okay, so James is going to kick off with his Dreadnought across here. So the Dacker firepower is going to go into the bikers upstairs. The main gun is going to go into the belly of the beast itself. Dreadnought versus Avatar of Cain across here.
Just like the Hammer and Bolter episode.
Now, there's not too much difference in points, actually. I think I'm 295. James is 225. So the Dreadnought's cheaper, but not by too much. So, yeah, James is looking for another Imperial friend. What about Marcus Anthony this time?
I gain a CP.
Marcus Anthony? Imperial player, a little bit of Tyranids and Tau flavour.
Yes.
D6 plus 1 shot into the Avatar of Cain.
For the Emperor.
Cool. Bullet Magnet Avatar.
Give me a Patreon.
Done it.
Oh, who is it?
Marcus Anthony. Here it comes. Big roll.
6
Plus 1.
7. Ugh. Can't miss an Avatar from there.
Supercharging.
Oh boy. 3s. Rerollable.
Rerollable.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Reroll those misses.
Yeah.
Oath of Boo. Okay, another one. Strength is 9.
Toughness 12.
5.
5's to win rerollable.
Rerolling.
Yeah, this is a big roll, James. It's 1, none.
Rerolling.
If he doesn't get rid of this Avatar, there will be trouble. He's got 2. It could have been a lot worse.
AP -4.
-4. I will just strands it on that one.
Demon save.
And then 4+ invulnerable save. Blocked. Ha! Not a scratch. Eat lava. Right.
Eradicators.
Ooh. 4 shots.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're hitting on 3s because you've taken melter rifles, right?
Yes.
Not multi-melters. So 3s for hits, re-rollable.
Are you a monster?
I am.
I can re-roll the damage roll.
Yeah. Is it just the damage roll or is it everything? Because it's...
It says total obliteration. Each time a ranged attack is made by a model of this unit targets a monster or vehicle model.
Yeah.
You can re-roll the hit roll, you can re-roll the wound roll, and you can re-roll the damage roll.
I suppose you're doing that anyway with both for the moment, but re-roll damage. Nice. And the damage is D6?
D6.
Okay. They're all out of the melter range then.
Re-rolling because of Oath of Moment, and you're a monster.
That's right. James got 1 hit so far. 3 hits now. He's happier. He's happier.
Total obliteration and Oath of Moment. Re-rolling.
Oh, this is another big roll.
Yes!
Oh, he's got them all.
2.
3.
AP minus...
No, 5 he's looking for. Yeah, of course, yeah.
AP minus 4.
4+ invulnerable saves. No!
Yes!
Hold it right there. Come on, reroll. Ha! Blocked.
D6 damage.
D6 damage.
Re-rollable because of total obliteration.
Right.
Yes!
6. Right. 3 wounds taken.
3 wounds taken because you're molten body.
11 wounds left. We're very much alive.
Oh, I've got to do a test to see if I...
What, for hazardous?
Supercharging. Yeah,
Oh, on the Dreadnought.
On the Dreadnought. I've got to do the other shooting as well.
All right.
Hazardous 2.
Okay. I think we've got a bit of deck with the Dreadnoughts too as well. D3 upstairs. That's the one.
Hitting on 5.
Although, yeah, 3's to wound, or 2's to wound actually. Goes through. And we're looking at -1, so we're looking at a 4 up. No.
Kill 1.
Yeah, Bakugan.
2 damage.
Yeah, Bakugan.
How many wounds have they got each now?
2.
2. Kill 1.
Yeah, Bakugan slain, that's a shame. Okay, yeah, carry on. Next is the onslaught Gatling cannon, 8 shots.
Proxied.
3s.
3s. That's good shooting.
Good shooting.
This is over against the deck, right?
Yeah, 3's to wound, terrain toughness 4. Oh, there's a 6 in there.
That's 1 mortal wound.
Yeah.
Does that carry on in addition, or is it just...
No, that replaces it, it's fine. And failed to 3 more, so it's another 2 slain. Good shooting from the Dreadnought here. It's picking off Eldar models. I was actually going to spend 2 CP to duck those back down to cover. Regret that now. Should have done that. It's 2 CP to do it, but I've lost 3 bikes. I could have hidden them entirely. But I guess James could have fired at the ones on the second or the first floor, so he still could have killed the same number of bikes. Interesting. So next bit of 5 has... Oh boy. These Hellblasters are available. There'll be damage 1 against that Avatar, though, which is annoying for you.
How many strands of fate dice have you got left?
I've got these. I've already used up this phase, so I can't use them until the charge or fight phase.
Okay. Because Hellblasters are gonna target...
So many tasty targets.
Oh, well, I've got to do it, I know. I've got to...
Let me think about this one. 9 dice here with the Hellblasters. One of them's not in rapid fire range. And we're looking for an Imperial friend who would be, oh boy, Sam Hermes, his Black Templars and
He's a Patreon on my
Cadians.
channel as well.
Oh, right. Okay.
A fellow comrade.
He's followed you here to this battle. Name 3s. James going for the Wraith Blades, by the way.
Sustained hit.
James gets sustained hits. Yeah, 6s pop extras.
3 have missed.
And 1 extra comes in. Just going to add an extra dice to that. So, wounding on, toughness 7, 3s to wound.
Yep.
Big enough roll. That's it.
Yes, strength is...
It's 3s to wound, definitely.
Yeah, I think it's strength 8.
So we're looking at 4.
Yep.
AP minus?
4, because they're supercharged.
Oh, boy, Reef Guard.
Oh, no. No,
we're starting at 2. We're starting at 2. Minus 3.
No, AP minus 3.
Okay, well, that means I'm going to get 5 up saves, would you believe? Block 3.
2 damage.
2 damage, and I think they're 3-wing models. Tough as boots. They are 3 wings, yeah, haven't slain any. Nice. Okay.
Aggressors.
Aggressors next.
Now, they would be a bit better against the Avatar because they get further AP minus 1, shooting the closest target in 12.
Gotcha, yep, mm-hmm.
But I think the Dreadnought will...
Get him in close combat, is he mad?
I'm going to get the aggressors and shoot them into there.
Whoa. Okay, he fears these. When was the last time you saw these on the channel, James? These Wraith Blades and
Many a millennia ago.
Oh boy, a long time ago.
How many wars do I have to fight against this?
It's good to see them back. I haven't actually used them in many games at all, so we're giving them a go. They're intimidating middle of the board. James can send out tough units. The Eldar can do the same here with these. They're designed to take flak, take damage. So happy to see them back, and they're a very iconic unit for the Eldar. They're like mini Wraith Lords. It's like my Wraith Lords have had loads of little children. Press on. Go.
Brother. Right, so we've got 3 shots each. So there's 5. This must be 15 shots.
Okay, so 15 shots with the fists. Yeah, let's twin link those. James gets to reroll his wounds.
So they're 3 shots each. They're not going to be AP minus 1 because the Avatar is the closest target in 12. So it's just going to be regular AP minus 0.
Okay.
So hitting on
3s.
Any sustained hits?
Nothing, no.
Nothing, no.
Yeah, James is going to use Storm of Fire. It's going to give him a bit of AP minus 1. So we're looking at 5s to wound. That's the captain's 0 CP stratagem once per turn. 5s to wound. Rerollable for twin linked.
Yes. Thank you, brother.
So we've got looking at 2 so far.
1 has AP minus 1. Okay.
More 5s he's looking for. 2 more. Just 4. So correct us if we're wrong. James coming in AP minus 1. Then I still get that back for the cover of the barricade. So we don't think it's worth it. James will retract that CP. I was looking at 2s. Oh, we're just about held up there. So we've not lost any models yet. So that's that done. Fragstorm grenade launchers next.
Boltstorm Gauntlet.
Boltstorm Gauntlet on the commander next.
2s.
He's going to do that one.
All hit. 2 wounds.
2 wounds come through. He's probably going to kill one of the models here because I'm going to roll a 1. No, block those. Okay. Fragstorm grenade launcher next. Yeah, so 5d6 shots plus 5. James is happy. 16, 20, 23 shots.
Plus
So
5.
28 shots in total. So a lot of DACA coming through. Do like the aggressors. But have they met their match in the form of the Wraith Guard here? Okay, here it comes.
Threes.
Okay. Looks good.
Yeah.
5s to wound.
That's statistical, really. 5 to wound. These are strength 4.
5s to wound. Oh, there's a heap.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
He's going to try and kill one of those models.
If we can bring 1 down at least, I'll be happy. So that's 7 wounds. No AP.
Got him.
Got 1.
Got 1. That's that model there. So I actually magnetise these, so I can do the axis, not a problem. You can see here. You see, oh. James, I'm magnetising. You should be happy. You should join the magnet club. See the magnet just in there, and just on the wrist there. So that's that arm's fixed in position. But they're magnetised up, so I can do the full-on arm shield or the arm blade. See, and that just clips in there, magnetised like so, and then on the wrist, Magnetised, that just clips in there. Small little magnets.
Good poses, brother.
Yeah, cool, eh? So I can do swords. Yeah, I can do swords and all sorts of different poses, you see. Very cool. So there they are. Good to see them back. Nice, but dead. Okay, so next bit of firepower. Aggressor's done. Hellblaster's done. A lot of firepower's done. Oh, you've got an apothecary there with a redactor pistol, I think it's called.
Yes. Redactor pistol. Was it
Something like that.
Reductor pistol, if he's equipped with it, is in range 3 or range 18. Absolver bolt pistol.
Absolver bolt pistol it is.
Yep. So hitting on a 3+.
Yep. Missed. Right, next. Right, Dreadnought. The Red Scorpions Dreadnought over there. It's in the fight. James is going to put the main gun into the Wraith Guard this time, and then all the small arms Daka upstairs against the Wind Riders.
Patreon!
James trusts me to find a fellow friend. Chris Heim is an Imperial Space Marines and Sisters of Battle player. Oh, sorry, there's the dice.
I'll tell you what, that is good enough for me.
D6 +1 shots. Let's see how good your friends are this time. Ah,
good.
5.
Thank you.
6 shots.
6 shots.
Going into the Wraith Guard.
Hitting on 3s.
3s, yeah. Nothing I can do about this.
All but 1.
3s to win.
Yep. Strength 9.
Toughness 7. Ooh, 3 go free.
AP -4.
Yeah.
What's
6
your
up.
armor save?
6 up.
You've got 2 up armor?
Yeah.
Let's put the pressure on. Spend a CP.
Yeah, don't just think about using the stratagem. You can't. It's too late. You have to do it
3 wounds.
before you shoot. 3 wounds come through. Need 6s. Need something amazing. Oh, we do block 1.
3 damage.
3 damage each time. Ah. I need a Spirit Seer of each squad for sure.
Do a roll of 1.
Note to self. Because there's no way I can get those models back now.
Do a roll of 1.
Oh, yeah, hazardous now. Yeah, fine, go ahead. Oh, he did. We'll take 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah,
Dropping down to 6. Yeah, drop it down to 6 on that one. Icarus Rocket Pod, D3 shots upstairs against the bikers.
1. And hitting on a 3. That's a 3.
Yeah, comes through.
For strength 7.
Oh, 2's to win, strength 8.
5. AP -1.
Saved.
Because you've got 3 up armor.
Yeah, they ummed and ahed and backwards and forwards, but they're now back on a 3 up save. Used to be 4 up. James, who do you like playing the most? What, Harlequins or Eldar?
Oh, who do I like playing the most?
About the same, really, I suppose.
They're Eldar. Exactly the same. Kill them all.
Whether they're dressed as clowns or not, he'll shoot them. Go. 8 shots of the Gatling cannon.
8 shots. Hitting on 3s. And 6s are really good. And,
Yeah.
3s to wound, strength 5, toughness 4. That's 2 mortal wounds.
Ugh.
And is that in addition?
No, it becomes
That
mortal.
becomes the mortal wound.
Yep.
And that's another 3 wounds on top of that. Not AP -1. Well, is AP 0, sorry.
They're all blocked.
Ooh.
Lost another one. Down to 2 though. That unit's been hit really hard, and I wish I had pulled it back and spent.
Frag!
Frag Storm, D6.
6. 3 shots.
3s.
3 to wound. It's 4 to wound. His toughness 4. 1 wound. So,
Blocked. Alright. 3 shots from bolters across here into the Avatar of Cain. 3s, rerollable. 2 hits coming through. A wound and rerollable.
Rerollable because of life at the moment.
And there is
a wound.
2. And there's a bit of AP -1. Yee, blocked just about.
2 up save.
Yes. Alright, so I think firepower is finished and damage has come through for sure. Both sides struggling with firepower. We're going to charges next. I can't overwatch again, so you'll be okay. And that charge is just going to go straight in. We'll see if there's any other charges. James, I think, might want to try and send the aggressors in. It's a bit of a stretch, but doable. If you're an 8 or 9 or above, you can go in against the Wraith Blades if you want to. I haven't got enough CP to interrupt play. James is free to fight first.
I'll see what I get
with the charge.
with the aggressors.
Gonna roll them now.
Roll now.
Oh boy. 12. Captain Diotrophes is up for this fight. In they go. Alright, so that fight's gone ahead. We'll zoom in so you can see what's going on. Wraith Blades against aggressors. Very cool. James has had to make sure he gets models into base contact just for the distance that he's charged. But all looking good. They'll all get to fight. Captain Diotrophes as well. We've got 1 CP. James's charge goes across. He's rolled around a little bit just to get the Dreadnought onto the objective. So real fight for the centre. We did say that's what would happen. Eldar with tough enough units. Space Marines the same. Alright, so James elected not to charge here, choosing discretion over valor. If he goes in here, there's a danger of interrupt playing or heroic intervention from these, and 6 is to win this anyway. So he's going to hold off with these. They're on the objectives. They've made it there. There's a model or 2 in range of holding that. So some resistance across this side. I think James wants to do well across here and then try and push through in this direction. We'll see how it goes. We're going to combat resolution next. I can't interrupt plays. It's free to pick either of these 2 combats. Can the Dreadnought bring the Avatar of Cain down? It's got 11 wounds left. Does half damage. So it's a tough enough task. James will need to roll, I think, exceptionally well. If he doesn't destroy it, the Avatar will plunge that sword straight through the centre of that tank and melt it. Like a knife through Imperial Fist butter. Right, so 5 attacks. James has chosen Valhallan Field Marshal Robert. James! He's a Valhallan player and he's also an Imperial Fists! Do it now, Robert. Now's your time.
Re-rollable because of
Oath Moment. Oh, it's the perfect setup. Miss. Okay. 4 hits come through. Strength
is 12.
Toughness. 12.
Let's double check.
Strength 12. Strength 12.
Redemptive Fist is strength 12.
Oh boy. Force to wound. Re-rollable. Come on, Robert.
Don't need it, boy!
Stop rolling near that statue.
Blasphemy!
Right. There could be trouble ahead here.
5 up demon save.
No, it's 4+, James. They improved it.
Oh.
Ah, yes. And I'll just block one of those anyway for fun.
Oh,
with Strands of Fate.
8.
4s to block. Oh, no. Come on, reroll. Help. Oh, no. Right, whatever it is.
3 damage.
Oh, it's straight.
Straight 3.
Oh, it's just a straight 3, which is 2.
Yes.
Right. Okay, I dropped to 5 wounds left then. I'm still alive. We've taken real heavy damage here. And Avatar has been a bullet magnet for sure. He's been charged by Redemptor Dreadnought, but he's not died, thankfully. Despite Oath of Moment here. So he really is tough enough. Next close combat will be Captain Diotrophes and the 5 aggressors pushing in against the Wraith Blades. Only 4 of those left and the Spirits here. So James could overwhelm them. We'll see how he gets on. Yeah, aggressors might struggle here. 15 attacks in total with their fists. They need 4s. James will commit this to a friend.
Yeah, do it.
You've got, well, Blood Angels Ryan.
Yeah.
Imperial player, Orcs and Blood Angels. That's as aggressive as you can get.
4s to hit.
Yeah.
Because they're aggressors.
Oh.
We've got some hits.
Oh, man. Are they twin linked?
8.
There's something about their weapons that's quite good. There's something.
Oh. Yeah, strength 8.
Anything else?
Oh, they're twin linked.
Yeah, so you're rerolling your wounds.
Rerolling wounds, yeah.
Cool. Thought there was something.
3s to wound. Rerolling that wound.
Ooh, 4.
AP minus 2.
That's 2. 4 up saves. Got through. Damage?
2.
That's enough to slay another one. All right. Okay. Another one gone.
Now Diotrophes.
Captain Diotrophes. What can he do? Now, where is he? There he is. There he is.
So he's going to use his Relic Fist.
Yeah, so there's a number of attacks here. 5 attacks, first of all, with the fist. So that needs 5 attacks needing 2s. It's got Honor Vehement. Oh. On the vehement, do you get extra attack? You do. So you can go 6 attacks with that then. 6 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. Not bad here. It's not bad. Okay. 3s to wound. Strength 9 in total. Whoa, 3 more come through. Good work from the captain.
AP -2.
Yeah, they're all -2. You may as well do the relic blade as well, which is extra attacks. Another 2. 2s.
All hit.
This needs 5s. Strength 6 in total. Toughness 7.
No.
Nothing. All right. So 3 saves, needing 4s. Blocked 1. Damage 2 each time. It's going to kill another one. Oh, I can't afford to lose these.
You can for me.
Oh, all right. Okay. So I think that's James finished. So I'm going to respond here. So we'll go for. We'll go for the blades first of all. So 12 attacks in total of these. So 6 attacks each.
Strength for your weapon?
Yeah, we shall find out here. So we're looking at Wraith Blades. They're coming in with their Ghost Swords, hitting on 4s. Oh, we've got a friend attached to us, which is +1 to the hit roll. And they get lethal hits. Nice, definitely.
Are they hitting on 4s?
Hitting on 3s, because I'm +1 to the hit rolls. Yeah. Fumbled a bit here. No lethal hits coming through.
6.
Right. Okay, we're strength 6.
Forced to
With
win.
Ghost Swords, yeah, forced to wind. Ooh, and I'll reroll single wind roll for the unit. Ooh, into the guts.
So you killed one outright.
Well, 6 saves at AP -2.
Okay.
So 6 saves are 5+.
6 saves of 5+.
Yeah, I need damage 1. 5 ups on 6 dice.
Oh, none. Damage.
Damage 1, you're okay. Just lost 2. Well, bad enough.
So yeah, one's already got 2 wounds.
So it spills over.
That's
Alright, costly enough, costly enough. We'll go to the spirits here next. He gets a couple of little attacks of his staff. And he misses. No, he hits on 2s. He's actually got a hit. Good for him. And I can reroll a single hit roll, which he didn't do earlier on. Ha! 2 hits. It's anti-infantry 2+, 2s to wound. Okay, 1 comes through. It's AP -0, so 3 up save.
3.
Pass. Okay, would have been D3 damage. Right, finished. That's that combat resolved. On to the Avatar of Cain next. So I've got 5 wounds left. Does that affect us? Yeah, we're in our damage bracket. So it's -1 to the hit roll, sadly. So we'll go for the Wailing Doom with our 6 attacks. And we'll definitely commit this to a friend. And it's going to be... I'll go with Bjork the Zog Puncher for this one. So we're looking at 3s for hits. I'll reroll a single hit roll for Eldar. Nice, not so bad. We've got the hits. Now we'll try and wound on 3s.
What's your strength?
Oh, strength 14. And I reroll a single hit roll. Gonna cut through this dragon. Oh, we've got them. And it's AP -4. So 5 saves of 6+. We're chopping through Dreadnought, man. Big time.
Yeah.
Unless James rolls a heap of 6s.
No.
None.
I've got 1.
You got 1?
I've got 1, yeah.
Alright. Okay. Dreadnought is going to go. Just looking at what the damage would be. 6. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 damage coming through on that Dreadnought.
Deadly Demise.
Deadly Demise, please don't. Hit the statue.
It's a 1.
The 1, okay. Alright, so.
Lumps to the ground.
Yeah, that's Lucas Brown dispatched here by the Chris Comiskey Avatar. Dreadnought gone. It cuts through it quite effectively. Okay, an Avatar is OC control of 5. Interesting, as we battle to control their casualties, they can go. So as we try and battle to control the central objective. So aggressors have an OC of 1, so Eldar may
has an OC of 1.
OC of 1. We'll have to calculate that one out. Okay, so end of turn. The grisly fight in the centre of the board. Casualties being caused on both sides. Interesting. We'll give you an idea on an update on the score. Okay, so points coming in. James held that objective at the start of his turn across the other side. He held the home objective, so 3 and 3, 6 points picked up, no characters. Didn't capture this objective. We control it thanks to the avatar of his OC of 5, plus the other models. James's aggressors were 3 in total, and captain 1 or 2, so not enough to control that central objective. So 6 points to 0 at this stage. Eldar about to pick up points for the central objective and that one across there. We've got a character in range as well, so that'll help. Storm hostile objective, could try and go after this one. There's one over in the flank. And kill characters. Yeah, we could try and go for that as well. We'll head on to Eldar. Turn 2 coming up next. James hates the Eldar. Avatar's on the move. He's going to Overwatch with the Eradicators here. So James down to 1 CP left. So 4 shots. In 6s. None. Rerollable for open moment, which is still on me.
I'm scared.
Scary moment.
No.
None, he didn't get them. Oof, CP spent. Okay, right. So movement done for him. We just moved across in this direction. Right, so move the Eldar here on their turn 2. And we've got a good number of options available. We saw the Overwatch across here. Avatar's managed to push through. Restored a model to play first of all with the Spirits here. Add onto the Wraith Blades. They then paid a CP to disembark, shoot and charge. They're heading off towards the Hellblasters. Banshees are disembarked, 3 inches and then 8 coming out the back of the Falcon, which really is a stay position. I've shifted it a little bit, it hasn't really moved. Jumping up and over with the Shroud Runners. They've got line of sight through to these, and you can see the Intercessors in trouble here. This is an expensive squad. It is the Shining Spears, and there's 6 of them, so they're raring for a charge here. Wraithlaw pushing up, tapping into the ruin here so that I can charge across here. Maybe we'll see how this works out, but shoot across range 36 against the Redemptor Dreadnought. Just checking. Bright Lancers, yeah, they've stayed at 36-inch range. Wraith Guard have hopped to the other side of those pipes, again to lend some firepower support. Then Bright Stars push forwards as well. There's the Banshees, you can see them lining up for their charge against the aggressors. So Eldar really going after the central objective. Also those Hellblasters across there. An Avatar of Cain poised to charge across this direction. Bikers on top here have shifted across, staying up above, but lining up firepower across here to go after the aggressors. No, the Intercessors just around the corner. So we'll do firepower from these. So Star Lance, Laser Lance, and Shuriken Catapults into the regular Intercessors. This is coming from the Shining Spears. So we'll do the Star Lance first of all, just the one shot, range 6. That's a hit. Strength 9. 2s. Yep. Wind comes through. It used to be -4. It's -3 now.
Well, they got rid of AP load in general. So.
6 up.
Yep.
Now slay one from the front.
Yep.
Laser lances next. I'll reroll, hit roll. Okay. And we will Star Lance sit on 2s actually. 3s to end. I'll reroll a wind roll. Eldar. 4 more. 4 more 5+ saves. Oh, 3 more dead. Twin shuriken catapults. 3s. 4s. Just 3 at -1. 3 4-ups.
Save them.
Block them all, well done. Wraith Lord next. Dave Humphrey's shots. Going to put 2 Bright Lances into that Dreadnought and then a bit of Dagger across here. So 2 shots. Needing 3s. 3s to wound. Oh, come on. Single reroll wound. Reroll. And then, come on, reroll. Oh. That's the Vagabond Wraith Lord. Oh, shame. Oh. A bit of Dagger from here calls to wound on those. That's 5 power from this slot down, so weakening those to some degree. Go 5 power from these into the intercessors in 3s. All of them with 3 sustained hits. That is superb marksmanship from them 2 bikers. 3s to wound. We'll reroll a single wound roll. There's 4. That could have been a lot worse. 4 have come through. AP -1, AP -2 because of plunging fire once again. -1 because of James taking cover. So 2 make it through the damage 2. So 2 models slain from this squad across it. Next lot, same target. There's 3 of them this time. I'll reroll a single hit roll. Take away the 2 misses. Add 1 back in for sustained hits. 3s to wounds, drop dice. Reroll a single wind roll. Alright, another 6 saves at -1 in total. Ouch, 6 saves at 4+. Yeah, it's these bikers. 3 more slain. That's wiped them out, they're gone. Ouch. They still hold the objective, though. Sticky objective. Right, next, Falcon firepower into the aggressor's squad. It's to help the wounding with the Banshees. Yep. Okay, we'll do that. So we're looking at Bright Lance. We'll go Laser Lances. No, we'll go Shuriken Cannon first. Shuriken Cannon. Save the reroll hit roll. 3s to wound, or 4s to wound, and we'll save that as well. Interesting. Laser Lance next. 2 shots. Reroll that hit roll. 2 hits come through. 3s to wound. Both come through on the Laser Lance. So, or Pulse Laser, sorry. -2. So James will be looking at 5 ups and 2 dice. 2. Yeah, 2 needing 5s.
1.
Block 1. Okay, it's enough to slay the wounded model, which is this one here.
Ugh.
Finally, Bright Lance. Hits. Does wound. -3.
6 up.
6 up.
9.
Not on a 1. Okay. Model slain. That's the Sergeant Hermes. So this one here.
Yeah.
Okay, they've been thinned down. Nasty stuff. Okay. Battle shocks were passed, by the way, for the biker squad that took a hammering and the Wraith Blades as well, who took damage as well. Okay. Going to fire these into the Hellblasters. In 4s. Oh, ouch. Wraith Cannons then. 2s to wound. Reroll single wind roll for the unit. Yeah, they go through. These are AP -4 and they are D6 damage. So no, not exposed like that on the side of that building. So that's going to be 3 wounds, 4 wounds, 4 wounds. Yes, 3 Hellblasters slain. Oh, you've got rules for them, haven't you?
Rules for them, yes. So
Ouch.
3 pluses I'll get to supercharge.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to target the Banshees.
Oh.
Or...
Well, you can think about your target because they're quite high caliber with their firepower. So James will activate them.
2.
2 are activated. Yeah, it's going to go after the Wraith Blades. He's about to be charged by them, so I think it makes sense. So 4 shots, rapid fire.
4 shots. Sustained?
Yeah. Yeah. 4 in total then. Fine. 3 wound. 2 go through. AP -3.
AP -3, yes. Yeah, the AP's been dropped.
5 ups, 5 ups, 5 ups. I'll try and keep them alive. I think it's quite important. Oh boy, we'll use up that one and try and block the other, which we don't.
2 damage.
2 damage, yeah. It keeps the models alive. It's important enough. Okay. Next up, our beloved friend Bright Star will try and pick off Sergeant Hermes. Hit, of course. Wound, of course. And we shall kill with a Dragon Fusion Gun. Ugh, -4. Revolting. D6. Melt of 3. Ugh. 7 wounds. Sergeant Hermes. Oh, that was him. Bright Star. The hope of the Eldar. Ouch. That's destroyed that squad. It's just Captain Hermes left. The Eldar circling here for the kill. Nasty stuff from them. Right, go Travis and Jen. Firepower with the snipers across here going into these. So 3 sniper shots first of all. Looking for 2s. Whoa, expert marksmanship. That's from Jen. Reroll one of the wounds. A wound comes through. -1. 4 up. That's a shame.
So expertly done.
Yeah.
6.
Scatter lasers from Travis. I like a reroll single hit roll. 3 to win. It's a lot of saves. 11 saves are 3+. Good shooting.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. 1.
That's all failed. That's failed. I've passed 6. Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Squad's been hit hard. Yeah, his flank's been hit hard by the Eldar. They're working. They're grinding away on this flank. I think that's firepower complete.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, trouble here. Eldar's killing and pushing through in this direction especially. Okay, so we'll go on to charges next for the Eldar. There's a number of charges available for them. So there's a combo I'm liking at the moment. It's the Falcon's ability to grant rerolls to the unit that's disembarked, as long as I shoot at the target. That's why we went after the aggressors and the captain. So that's useful enough for this upcoming combat. So charges going ahead. Jane Czar's gone in. So too has Bright Star. The Wraith Blades have gone in. Across here, Shining Spears have circled right around the last of the intercessors here and the lieutenant. There's no room for us to charge through with the Wraith Lord. And then the Avatar of Cain has gone in against the Eradicators. So nasty enough. James doesn't have the CP to interrupt play. We'll go after Captain Dartrophes first, try and demoralise the troops. Jane Czar, with her attacks, usually I go for the 6 attacks, but James is halving damage.
I do. Because the captain can interrupt. But you're declaring Jen Czar into
First.
first.
Yes.
But if you kill me, I will do only in
Death does duty end. Okay. We'll go for the 12 attacks.
And I'm going to target
With Jen
that
Czar.
woman. Xenos.
Not
woman.
Bright Star. 2s and reroll. We'll try and wound on 5s. But we're re-rolling our wound rolls because of the Falcon. This is where it's so useful. Firepower support. And you shoot your phase after this model is shot. Select an enemy unit hit by one or more of those attacks. Then, if I disembark from the transport, which I did, re-roll the wound rolls. It's so cool. It's the 5s. But it's... God, this is... this is where it's needed. Ow! 2 saves and 4+. To try and block. Captain could survive here. Captain Dartrophes.
4+ invulnerable save.
On 2.
Is it 4 saves?
No, 2.
2.
Just
oh,
2.
2.
Measly. He blocks 1. Well done. Just 1 wound taken.
Down to 5.
Down to 5. Right, it's down to the ladies. So we'll turn to mirror swords next. Now, they're being given +1 to hit rolls because of Jane's are, so we're hitting on 2s. So yeah, mirror swords, 6 attacks. Okay. 4s, 5s. Rerollable. 3 saves, -3. 3 saves of 4+.
Invulnerable save. Ein Halo.
James is committing these to Carl Roden. He's going for the reliability of the Tyranids here.
Thank you, Carl.
So 3 wounds taken in total. So he's half dead. It's down to Humble Ladies next. So there's 4 of them.
Is that a separate unit?
No, it's all one unit. Yeah, hold. Banshee Blades. Oh, they're only 3 attacks each. So just 12. 2s though. 5s to win, rerollable. Come on, girls. It's helped. It's made all the difference. So we're looking at, sorry about this, James, 6 invulnerable saves of 4+. To keep the captain alive. And no, not
Only in death does duty end.
Hoorah.
So I'm going to target Janzar.
Yeah, but she's bodyguarded.
I don't care.
You'd be better going for...
I'll go for the other freak then.
No, well, actually, he's got the Phoenix Gem, so he'll just get back up again if you kill him.
What?
He does. Aeldari model only. Nobody else gets this one, James. The first time the bear is destroyed, roll a dice on a 2+. Keep it to one side for later. At the end of the phase, you set the bearer back up again as close as possible to its previous position and not within engage range of any models, with its 4 wounds remaining. So pick. You could try and fight your way through to Chainzar, or you can try and slay Bright Star.
I'm going to squeeze those howling banshees
Go for it.
with my fist.
7 attacks. We'll check to see if he gets on a vehement here. We're going to do 6 attacks separately here. This is with the fist. Hitting on 3. See if you can do it. Hold your result right there. There's nothing. There's no minus trying to dodge stuff. Go ahead.
You've already got the buffs. Now it is my turn before I die for glory.
No.
Yeah, really good with the fist then. 2s to end.
You just get less attacks. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds
8
come
minus
through.
2.
5+ invulnerable save. Block 1, kill 2.
Squeeze.
Got 2. Okay.
Relic blade.
Relic blade swing.
Attack.
I'll just zoom in so you can see the combat. There it is. Captain Darkface. He is a brave soldier.
Yeah. 2 hits.
2 hits. This is last swing.
Yeah.
6 and 4.
Oh.
Dodge, sister battle.
Dodge this.
Dodge 1.
Yeah. No. For the Emperor. No. Into the guts. For the Emperor. No, brother, help me. I'm pinned here.
He's gone. Yeah, what a way to go. What a way to go. Captain Darkface, the loudest Space Marine commander in the universe. That's Mephisto. So, we tried to place him on a unit that would survive. He's gone. Oh, he's gone. Okay. That is the way for a captain to go, though, James.
Yes.
The last man to
Only
die.
in death does duty end.
Hoorah. Okay. Right, Banshees. Good work, though. Well done. Dangerous stuff, though, from the Eldar in the middle. Nasty stuff from them. And once again, that combo's worked well enough. And I needed it. I really did need that reroll to wound. for the Banshee Janzar unit to work effectively. So good combo there. You can sort of move up, provide a bit of firepower support, and then just unleash the Banshees at the right point. So talking of points, we shall use the blades here against the Hellblasters. So we'll do the Spirit Seer first of all with 2 attacks here. We'll do him, we'll reroll a single hit roll. Nice. We'll try and wound on... Oh, anti-infantry, 2+, nice. 2s to wound. Reroll a single wind roll. Nice. So 2 saves, no AP minus, but the damage D3, so be careful. Both get through. There's 1, there's 2. 2 Hellblasters slain by
3+ for glory.
Spirit Seer.
1. Draw the bolt pistol.
Is it a bolt pistol?
Yeah.
No,
I can still
no.
shoot. It's close combat.
Yeah, you get to...
It's a combat weapon.
Yeah, it's only for shooting, so you can't shoot in that situation. It's 2 models slain. This is we're going for the Red Cross Crossblade stack, by the way. So it's the Red Cross gold level Patreon dice. These are the attacks coming through from the blades. +1 to the hit rolls, thanks to that plucky Spirit Seer. Looking for 3s.
Where are all these pluses coming from?
Eldar pluses. They come from nowhere. And then we'll go for 3s to wound. Okay, so well, the apothecary might survive here. The blades are coming in at AP -2, 7 saves of 5+.
No.
What's your situation?
I got a single 6.
Okay, so 6 have come through. It's going to slay the sergeant.
Yep.
Yeah, it's enough to take out the apothecary and the last marine. So we have got the wipeout against those. We can't move any further, so we'll leave them where they
I
are.
was about to extract the gene seed.
Oh, gene seed. No, you died before you could extract it.
But
See what the wording says. Yeah, see what the wording says. James looking for a command point here. There's something about Nafisium.
Nafisium. Thank you, brother. While this model is leading a unit, in your command phase, you can return 1 destroyed model. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Gene seed recovery. When this model's bodyguard unit is destroyed,
But not him.
not him, roll 1d6 and a 2+.
We don't get it. Yeah, he died. He was about to extract the gene seed. Extracting gene
Help
seed.
me,
brother.
brother.
Yeah, that's the end of him.
Dead.
Dead. Head wound.
What a waste of
Do
life.
you remember that quote, James? Dead. Head wound.
Oh, yeah.
From that film.
Head wound. Hostiles. Fatal.
Black Legion.
Black Legion.
That's Space Marine the movie, which is a famous, infamous animation. I liked it. The voice actors in it were high caliber, but it was okay.
Yeah, it was alright. I really like Space.
James liked it.
Of course.
It's about the Ultramarine.
Oh, of course, right? Yes, he liked it by default. We'll go with the Avatar of Cain next. So for him, we'll do his attacks. We'll do 6 attacks and make this as quick, as clean as possible. Reroll a single hit roll. 2s to wound. Rerolling a single wind roll. They're all AP -4, and they're all D6 plus 2 damage. That's a wipeout. As quick and as clean as that. Yuck. Right, it's a swift kill from the Avatar as he roots out the Space Marines from the ruin. And then just to top it all off, he's been able to make a move onto the objective and taking the sticky away from that. So that home objective has been claimed by the Eldar. Plus he's a character as well. But I think that's for No Man's Land only, so it's not going to count on James's home objective.
You've got 2 characters there.
Oh, on that one. Right, gotcha. Okay. So Eldar are wiping the floor here with the Space Marines. They're cleaning out one target after the next. We'll go across here with the Shining Spears. It's not looking. It's not looking too much better a situation for the Space Marines over here. So Eldar, they've got excellent firepower, excellent speed, excellent close combat units. They've got durability, and then they've got built-in rules that are on their side. Their stratagems are particularly flexible. We don't use too many of them here in this game. But things like this, look. Feigned retreat, 1 CP, fullback shoot and charge. Insanely good. Fire and Fade. You can pull a unit out and just move them away. Blade Storm's okay. Phantasm's quite clever. Lightning Fast Reactions just gives that -1 to hit rolls. The enhancements are really good. The Strands of Fate rule's crazy. It has been toned down a bit by Games Workshop. And then the built-in detachment rule, reroll single hit roll, and a wound roll every time any unit in the entire army fights. That's shooting and close combat. It's so powerful. So the Eldar are kings at the moment. As to how long that lasts for, it seems that armies get their time in the sun, and other units get past them. Perhaps we'll see a leap with different factions as the codexes come along. So the way we look at it for games is we just, whether a faction's at the top or at the bottom, we just play the games through and just sort of ignore that and just play on.
Have fun.
Because you have fun, and then when you're the underdog, which the Space Marines are in this game, it just creates a target to go after. I like being the underdog in games, because if you do well, being the underdog, there's so much glory to it, and so you play the games that way. You just take it as an opportunity to do your best and to try and cause an upset and surprise and so on, which does happen. We've seen it happen plenty of times on the channel. But so far, this Eldar attack has been thorough, and it's been staggered, and it's gone particularly well for them. We're about to clear this flank. I reckon we can do it. We'll see what we can do with these Shining Spears. So we'll do the Star Lance first of all. From the Exarch, reroll single hit roll. See that? It's crazy. 2's to end. I'll reroll that one. Still failed. To make it through on the Star Lance, AP -3.
No.
Okay, so that's 2 models slain.
2 damage a time, is it?
Yeah, 2 damage a time. Ouch, 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 ouch. And then regular attacks from the others, which will be 15. Bear in mind that we are laser lances here. It's got the lance rule. Yeah, what? They're not. Yeah, they're expensive for what you get rid of. They used to be better. Like their base is strength 4. Yeah. Okay, interesting. We'll play on. So we're looking at 3s. And then we're looking at 3s to end, because the strength 4 and then lance on the charge. 3s to end. It's all pretty good though. The wounds have come through. So there's 9 in total. So you just roll them all up, because the armour value is going to be the same for the sergeant and the lieutenant. And it's going to go, and they're gone. They're gone. Overwhelmed by the Shining Spears. We reckon I can't move any further. I'm already on the objectives, so I'll sit them as they are. But they've done a good job over on this flank at clearing the Space Marine resistance away. Alright, so turn comes to end. To give you an update on score, Eldar picked up 8 points for assassination as the Apothecary and the Captain gone. Storm hostile objective, we took this objective across here. And then 9 points for primaries. That was the control of 2 objectives at the start of the command phase and a character in range. So 31 points to 16 at this stage. Eldar have got themselves ahead. They've met with success across the table. There is some Space Marine resistance across the other side. There's a Redemptor Dreadnought there, which has watched all of this take place. He'll seek his revenge. There's bikers available and some intercessors. James will press on. He'll fight here, perhaps for the last turn here. But we're going to Space Marine turn 3 coming up next. All right, this looks good. What a way to finish. Bikers pushing through. They're going to go after Jane Tsar's squad. Intercessors pushing through and the Dreadnought. Mm-hmm. And who are you picking on for? Oh, him, the Avatar, with firepower from the Dreadnought. Okay, it's all about revenge here from James. I'll give him the final throw of the dice here. Vagabond firepower here from the Dreadnought.
D6 shots. So this is Martin Vagabond.
Yep.
D6 shots +1. Supercharging. 5.
4 + 1. Okay.
And all the small arms fire going to go into them.
Okay.
So
5 shots.
5 shots, yeah. Hitting on 3s.
3s.
4 hits, except for 1.
Which can be rerolled.
Which can be rerolled because of for a moment. Yes. Strength is 9, toughness 12.
Yeah, 5's to wound.
2 wounds, rerolling because of oath for a moment.
3.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Got no strands to block it. 4's to block.
Now get off my weld.
Got 1.
6 damage.
Oh no, please.
You're dead.
Come over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him. Well, there's a consolation prize if ever there was one. Avatar brought down.
Nice character as well.
Well done, James. Well done. Assassination as well. Good for you.
I will take that oath of moment
Back. Save it for next time. Right, D3 shots from the Icarus.
1.
Just the one. 3s.
Oh, I need to do the gets hot roll. We'll do that in a second. So
3s.
3s. 1 hit.
3s.
5 is a wound.
2 up. Blocked. Or if it's -1, it's still blocked.
Plasma supercharged. Don't roll a 1. 2. Okay. Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Yeah, 8 shots.
8 shots.
Not bad.
And 5 hits. Strength 5. 6s are devastating wounds. 1 devastating wound.
Nice.
And strength 5 is
That's enough to slay him because he's on 3 wounds. Or 2 wounds, sorry.
Toughness.
Toughness 7.
Doesn't make it. Just 1 devastating wound.
That's it. Okay. Frag Storm Grenade Launcher fired. A wound came through but saved. Intercessors now with their 10 shots.
Yeah.
3s.
They're still securing that objective, by the way. Because they're intercessors. Intercessors. 5s. 3 wounds.
3 ups. Oh, 2 2s. 3 P -1. It's on the blades. You're getting there, James. Almost destroying that unit. Bikers next.
Bolters. Twin bolters. So 6 shots.
They're going into the Wraith Blades as well.
No, sorry, they're Banshees.
Banshees, yeah.
So they're needing 3s to wound.
I think it's -1 to hit them in combat. No, nothing. Go ahead.
Twin linked.
James trying to get some wounds in.
Wounded.
Yeah. -1, so we'll go for 5 ups to block here. Block 1 to get through. That's going to strip away. I wonder how many wounds we have. I'm sure the Exarch's on something, so we'll just go there. We'll take away her. And then the Exarch is a 2 wound model, so Exarch's just about alive. Came out of there. Okay. I totally didn't even cover them with your movement. James's reserves have turned up here. Look at them arriving in.
Those there, I'm going to shoot your scouts.
Yeah, the Shroud Runners.
So 9 shots.
Yeah, James is able to arrive that close with a special rule. Meteoric Descent, I think it's called. Something like that.
Meteoric Descent, yeah. I can't charge, but I can go within 3.
Go ahead. I'm a big fan of the Inceptors. I forgot about those reserves. James does have assets on the board.
Hitting on 3s. It's terrible.
6s pop extra hits, but none. Oh no. Not good.
2 wounds though.
Yeah, toughness 4.
3 wounds rather. 80
Nice.
-1.
Okay. 5 ups. Block none.
6 damage.
Yeah, number of wounds. 3. So it's going to kill 1. And put 2 wounds on another, thankfully, with 3 wounds each. So just put those onto those.
How many wounds you got each?
3 wounds each, see? So you're damaged 2.
Damage. Yeah.
Okay, next, the
Fight
squad
the same
upstairs.
target.
Oh, squad upstairs. They'll get plunging fire.
That's what
Okay.
it is,
Cool, we could do a rooftop battle, James. Look, my bikers could swing over and take you on. Carry on.
So 3, yeah. So hitting on 3.
6 is a big good.
6 are good.
Check your sustained hits. It could be sustained hits 2. So you could get 4 bonus hits with that for your Inceptors. So James will take away that miss. And then add 4 dice into that part. That's the way to do it. 3's to wound. He's going to get the wipe out here. He's going to disrupt my home objective. If he can get his wounds, which he has. Oh, what? Twin linked?
Yep.
All of them.
80 -2.
How many? I can't even count them. It's about a dozen.
12.
Oh, there you go.
each does damage too.
Yeah, we are going to go.
Wow, they are a lot better.
They're brilliant. I'm a big fan of them. Target destroyed with ease. Yeah, well done, James. Really good. That hasn't cleared me off the home objective. I've got no other units close enough, so that's been cleared. How interesting. Shooting phase finished. They're going to charges next. Yeah, bikers have gone in. Dreadnought command rerolled and failed. Didn't make the charge. So that combat's not gone ahead.
No,
annoying.
The reroll as well.
Okay. All right, so we're on close combats here. James is actually going to get to fight first. She's got the fights first ability. Yeah, well, if both armies have the fights first ability, it's the player whose turn it's not, which is me. So it's James that goes first here. So we'll do her attacks. Commit this to Michael Jemin, who's an Aeldari player. We'll go for our 6 attacks. Damage 2.
Damage 2.
Yeah. 2s. All of them. 3s to wound. Reroll this one. Yeah. AP minus 3. Ouch. 5 saves. Damage 2. Blocked 2.
2.
Yeah, so it's enough to slay a bike and put 2 wounds on another. Do the Exarch's attacks next. Looking for 3s. And trying to wound here on no, nothing. Alright. So James going to the artist form known as Vij for this attack.
8 attacks.
Bright Star, by the way, heroic intervention's gone in.
8 attacks.
Yep. 3s. Oh, they despair. They're losing heart, James. They're losing heart. 3s to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound comes through. And I will go for a 5+ save. You killed the Exarch. Exarch slain with mirror swords. Okay, I shall now stab back with Bright Star himself. And I'll commit this to Nate Miller. He's a Autarch Wayleaper. 5 attacks with the the Starglaive. It's 3s though. Reroll single hit roll. Yep. Strength 6 though. Not bad.
Toughness 5.
Nice. Reroll single wound roll, of course. We do. And it's AP minus 2. So 5 ups on 4.
So how many saves? 4 saves.
4 saves of 5+. James
They're gone.
committing these to... Oh, it's too late. What's the score?
Well,
Block 1.
I've blocked 1.
3 make it through.
3 make it
Just
through.
have to kill that model and slay the sergeant. Yeah, there's nothing much James can do. Target destroyed. Thanks to Bright Star. There he is. The hope of the Eldar. Fighting away. He's there, James. He's available if you can get to him. But he's intervened on behalf of Jane Zai. Doesn't like you attacking her. And he has done the noble thing. Protected her and driven away at the bikers. Alright, so that's combat's resolved. James's last gasp was across here and it's been driven away. So situation next is calculating points. I reckon Eldar have got enough stuff here to launch the counter-offensive just to finish the Space Marines off. Right, so 23 points to 31. James has picked up some. Assassination went well, 4 points picked up for that. 3 points for the objective over there held at the start of the command phase as well. We'll go on to Eldar turn 3 here. It should be the coup de grace, the killing blow here that finishes off the Space Marine force. Alright, so moving done for the Eldar. We may not complete this turn here. We'll just roll a few attacks and then see what happens. Really, if the Dreadnought goes, it's going to be over here. So, Wraith Guard pushing through towards the home objective. I think we've actually snatched it. And then we've got a model in range at least. James are sneaking through to go after these Inceptors. The bikers have switched rooftops to lay down some firepower. The Falcons moved out to take the central objective. We've added an extra model to the Wraith Blades. And then, look at the cheek of him. He's jumped upstairs. It's Bright Star himself, and he's going to try and do a shot down into the Dreadnought. Holding position with these. This one can see through to the Dreadnought as well. So, guns pointed in the right direction here. We're going to shooting phase next for the Eldar on their third turn. 2 bright lance shots into the Dreadnought.
Armour of Contempt.
Armour of Contempt. 2 hits and 2 falls. A wound. Didn't go through. So James has 1 wound caused at AP -3.
-2.
2, 4 up to block. You could stop this, James.
1.
No, you can command reroll it.
Yep.
It's D6 +2, 4+ to block.
Yes.
He does. Right, we'll turn to Bright Star next. The Hope of the Eldar. Dragon Fusion Gun. Hits. Oh, no, it's 5 to wound. No Strands of Fate. Need a 5. Duh!
Ah! 6 up save, or 5 up because of Armour of Contempt.
Yeah, it could be a 6 because of the old plunging fire roll.
Oh.
Because he's upstairs. Yeah, AP -5 in total. So 6 up save, James.
Give me that 6.
No.
3. No.
Oh, okay, and I'll go to the last Patreon for the damage. It's Longbow BB against who on the Dreadnought?
It's Longbow
BB. Oh no. 1.
Have you got a CP left?
Yeah, come on, reroll.
Oh.
6.
I
Is it -1 damage?
It is -1
Oh,
damage.
5 damage.
One
way left.
Oh, got 1 way left.
Yay, 1 way left! But no, maybe not. Hang on a second, fusion gun. Melter 3. Oh, no.
Right, then
Does he detonate? Oh, no. No. Oh, dear. Target destroyed.
Give up.
He gives up.
That's it.
That's it. Quit. It's over. James has had enough of the Eldar.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nice knowing you all.
Goodbye. He's always had enough.
Again.
Oh, dear. It's only been a decade. I've been tormenting him for a decade on the channel with the Eldar. Oh, how he hates them. But what can you do? He hates the Tower, he hates the Eldar. What other factions don't you like on the channel? You don't like the Tower, we know that. You don't like the Eldar, you don't like that. Harlequins, you said, was a good fun game.
Yeah, it's different.
It didn't seem to annoy him as much. Something about the Harlequins, I'm not sure.
It's just
But it's something about the Eldar that just gets under his skin.
So triggery.
But Tyranids are more of an honourable foe. They seem to be like a classic foe. They don't annoy you as much.
No.
There's not much cheese with the Tyranids. It's more sort of slime. Well, just those 2 factions, really. I'm trying to think. Orcs just are a classic foe. They don't really annoy you as much. It's not as much cheese. It's more sort of mushrooms with the Orcs. Yeah. So Eldar cheese and Tau fish annoys James. But that's about the 2 factions that annoy him the most. They just trigger him all day long, and it's multiple units, especially cheeky HQs like the final shot. That's just typical Eldar across there, and I think that's finished James off here in this game. So he's off camera. He's gone back to making kits, which is calms him down a little bit after taking a battering from the Eldar. That's game over though at this stage. We'll leave the scoreline as it is. There's more firepower to come across here. Janes are going in, so those units were done for. And across there, the Wraith Blades, which did restore a model in the command phase, just showing the importance of taking Spirits here, ready to charge into those final 5 intercessors. We'll talk about units of the game next for both sides. Big thank you to Silver Level Patrons. They get name shouted out at the end of all of our battle reports. That's Jason Martinez, Marcus Olsen, Ross Caldwell, William Schwartz, Zachary Lee and Zachary Lyons. So a massive thank you to them for their support at Silver Level. You can support us on Patreon and on channel membership. It helps us keep the content coming. If you enjoy our games and the content on the channel, there really is membership that helps us keep those videos coming. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But for the Eldar, this game was beautiful. Units of the game next, please. Alright, so units of the game for both sides. I struggled with the Eldar because a lot of the units did well. They all contributed. Going to give it to Bright Star for his attacks in the middle, breaking through and then finishing off the Dreadnought. That was just brilliant stuff from him. So Bright Star, the Way Leaper, takes that. And then for James, he's going to give it to the Redemptor Dreadnoughts. Time and time again in our games, they've proved difficult targets to bring down. Eldar did destroy them, but it took a fair bit of effort to do it. That's units of the game for both sides. Keep a lookout for more battle reports on the channel. Check out the ones we've already played, both here and on YouTube channel membership. We plan to bring more games to the channel soon, with a variety of armies, new armies on the way, and hopefully we'll get a league in this season as well. If you enjoy battles, do hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and leave a comment. It really does help us here. That's the game. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.